All right, Spidey, let's do this. Whoa!
Spiderman, does whatever a spider
Lizard!
Uh-oh. The reptile with anger management issues. Can we talk? I can use some help!
Spider-Man.
Hold the ketchup! Extra humiliation!
Green Goblin. This'll be a blast.
Thanks for the save, Gwen!
Spiderman,
Parker! We better get a shot of this! Can we take that again? I blinked! Miles! Perfect timing!
Oh no!
We each have something special that gives us strength. Together, we become...
Legendary. Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man.
Look out!
Alright guys, welcome back to Eldest Born, a Three Brothers podcast. As you can tell from that trailer that we just watched, I am celebrating the release of Magic the Gathering's Universes Beyond set, Spider-Man. Now, I've been excited for this set for a little while. We did a unboxing video of the Marvel Secret Lairs, which was kind of a preamble for all the Marvel collaborations that Magic the Gathering will be doing now and into the future. But today I have a plethora of different products that we're going to be taking a look at. The main one we're going to be focusing on is opening up this collector booster box of the new Spider-Man set. And then the second thing we'll be focusing on is the scene box that you can see here that contains 6 custom borderless cards. And then I had the pleasure of playing the Spider-Man pre-release weekend at my local game shop, and I was lucky enough to win 4-0 in the event. It was my first time winning every match. It was a really great night for me. So as you can see, the pre-release kit is over here in front of the book I have. And I also was there with my girlfriend, who happened to win in a raffle this Spider-Man bundle. So maybe if I have time at the end of the video, I will also open this up. It comes with 9 play boosters, some dice, and I think a alt art radioactive spider promo, as well as foil lands. So that's about a $60 to $80 value depending on where you're buying your cards from. As you can see, I also have these action figures on each side of me, and these are 2 out of the 4 action figures that were released for this set. Each one contains a custom Spider-Man figure. The one on my right is Agent Anti-Venom, and the Agent Anti-Venom alternate card is in the package with the action figure. And on my left, there is a Mary Jane as the Iron Spider, and her alternate card is also in that package as well. And these are exclusive alternates to existing cards in the set. The original card of Agent Anti-Venom is just Anti-Venom, and the original card of Mary Jane as the Iron Spider is just the Iron Spider. Those are very cool, and there are 2 other action figures that I will probably display in my next video. But in front of me, I was lucky enough to get my hands on the 5 welcome decks from this set. And these are small, ready-to-play decks that were released at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Each deck is based around one specific Spider-Man character. So we have Spider-Man Peter Parker, Spider-Man 2099, Venom, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I will probably be opening those 2 and just running through what cards are in that. The cards in those were originally exclusive to these boxes, but there are foil versions inside of some of the packs in the collector booster box. But anyway, there are tons of different cards in this set, tons of different products you can open to get those cards, which is becoming a more common thing in Magic. But I wanted to play a quick promotional behind the scenes video that Wizards of the Coast released about this set. So let's let's take a look.
We wanted to make J. Jonah Jameson, and everybody gave us the same note, which is, it has to give menace. Menace is both a mechanic in Magic, and he always calls Spider-Man a menace. And so it's Magic meets Marvel in a really fun way. Magic is a trading card game. You open up the packs and make the deck you want to make.
It's about characters working together to form some sort of strategy to do something cool and clever. We've made a whole set about Spider-Man because there's no shortage of cool Spider-Man comics to reference and characters to riff on.
I've grown up with Marvel Comics since I was a little kid. I'm a giant fan, and so, I would go through all the cards and I would make notes. They had flavor text once about how quickly the spider web dissolves. And I'm like, no, it takes longer to dissolve than that. And then they go back and change things. It's Spider-Man from the 60s to the present. So you will see a bunch of different suits, no matter what you love. If it's the blue and red, if you love the black, we got you covered.
Spider-Man lends itself really naturally to things that a Magic set already needs.
Secret Identity is just so iconic to comic books, and so double-sided cards in this set let us represent both the civilian half and the more powerful superhero half.
Magic's resource system is such that you draw mana from lands. New York is actually a really good setting for that because your forest can be Central Park, and your mountains can be skyscrapers, and your islands can be the East River.
There's down-to-earth things like a taxi driver or a pigeon in the set that kind of gives you that friendly neighborhood vibe. We got those really iconic comic book onomatopoeias like thwip or kapow or whoosh, and so you'll say them, you'll get to whoosh your cards away and just get that comic book feeling.
We make scenes in Magic sets, basically a giant painting designed to get cut into smaller cards. In this set in particular, we did this complex scene with Jim Chung and J. David Ramos as colorist, and it has so many characters in it, I literally can't count them. And in the big version of the 9-card scene, we have 2 of our heroes in mid-fight, and then the opposite side of both of those cards fit together and make Miles and Gwen. We're just trying to pay homage and make beautiful moments for the fans when they're cracking packs to get really excited by.
We like to do fun collectible things. And so we said, okay, we're doing the Marvel Universe. Is there something cool to collect? Something that's hard to collect, but something that's really exciting? And we said there is. And now, an exclusive reveal of the Soul Stone.
We're debuting not just one card, but we have multiple variants.
They are powerful cards, as the stones are powerful stones.
We know it doesn't make sense to do just one Infinity Stone. People have certain expectations around being able to get them all and doing something cool with them. We will certainly pay off everybody's expectations in that vein.
Future flight on Doc Ock.
Oh no. We're working with Marvel on multiple sets, which is extremely exciting. Mary Jane.
Magic and Marvel have this similarity, and it's such a beautiful thing to bring them together. There are these moments where you're flipping through a comic book or you're cracking a booster pack and you have this emotional reaction, like, what is this? What is happening? What's this story? Who is this guy with this giant goopy tongue? Like, you have to show someone else. You have to share that with someone else.
Whatever your favorite Marvel character is, I promise we're getting there. Spider-Man is the beginning, but far, far from the end. Be sure to sling Marvel Spider-Man cards into your decks this September.
So that was really cool. I like the way they did that video where they revealed the Infinity Stone cards, which obviously the Soul Stone is just going to be the first of the 6 Infinity Stones that will be released throughout the future Marvel collaborations. Those Infinity Stone cards are the most expensive chase cards in the set. I haven't seen a single one in person since I started opening like packs of pre-release and stuff, but maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be one in this collector box, so we'll see. Other than that, I'm really excited for this Spider-Man set, as you can see from my Spider-Man t-shirt. I'm just so thrilled to be reviewing a product like this. I've been waiting years for Magic the Gathering to start doing like real collaborations with different franchises such as Marvel. I actually made some mock-up decks with just pure Magic cards in them a few years ago that were all based around different Marvel superheroes. So I have a deck list for Iron Man that just includes Magic the Gathering cards, and this was way before they announced the Marvel collaboration. So I'm excited to see how that deck list will compare to the official licensed cards that they're releasing in future sets. But so far we only have a few Iron Man cards, we only have a few Captain America cards, no Thor cards, but we have a couple of X-Men cards, Deadpool, Wolverine, Storm, etc., as you saw in my previous unboxing video. I know people have mixed opinions on all this licensed content that Wizards is coming out with, but I think it's fun. I think apart from the price point that's been steadily rising over the past few years, it's just a cool next step for Wizards of the Coast to be incorporating fan favorite characters and franchises into their game. So yeah, let's jump right into this unboxing video. We're going to do the collector booster box first, then the scene box, and then we'll take a quick look at the welcome decks and the bundle. So let's go. Okay guys, let's start by opening up our collector booster box. For the sake of time, I'm going to take out all the packs. For the sake of time, I'm going to slice open each pack off screen real quick. And for the sake of time, we're just going to run through the commons and uncommons really quick and get to the rares. Rocket Power Goblin Glider, Electro, Parker Luck, Comeuppance, I love that. Arana, Heart of the Spider, and a foil token. Very nice. Morlum, Devourer of Spiders, Lady Octopus Inspired Inventor, Cosmic Spider-Man, that's amazing. That's going to be my commander for my Spider-Man deck. And then Parallel Lives, another card I'm going to put in the deck. Awesome. Arachna, Psychic Weaver, and a token. Beautiful. Hydro-Man, Fluid Felon, Lizard, Connor's Curse, Green Goblin, Nemesis. This looks like one of the cards that comes in the scene box, actually. But I think those are guaranteed to be foil. Wedding Ring, Silk Weaver foil. Very nice. Spider piloted by Penny. One of those multi-card scenes. Beautiful. Lady Octopus again. Another Silk Weaver. Gwenum, Remorseless. That's really cool. Then we have a Relentless Assault with Miles Morales and the Prowler. Very nice. Shadow of the Goblin. Oh, and an art card of Peter Porker. Spider Ham. Iron Spider, Stark Upgrade. This is the regular version of the Mary Jane alt art card. Craven the Hunter, Interdimensional Web Watch, Shock, Imposter Syndrome, and a Gwen Stacy art card. The Clone Saga, Strength of Will. Ooh, Norman Osborn with Green Goblin with the comic book artwork. Very nice. Got Infernal Grasp. I love that picture of Venom. That's so cool. And then... Yo! This is wild! Okay, so this is one of the rarest cards in the set. I think it's worth like $200. And this is the comic book art Eddie Brock with the Venom Lethal Protector comic book cover on the back. That's incredible. I cannot believe we just pulled this. That's amazing. Wow, that's so gorgeous. I love that. And Spider-Man India art card. Very nice. Spider-Man UK. I love that guy. Ultimate Green Goblin. Another Arana Heart of the Spider. Spider-Man 2099 full art. Beautiful. Foil Counterspell. Another Ultimate Green Goblin extended art. And a token. Spider-Rex Daring Dino is such a funny character. And so is Venomized Cat. That's amazing. Scarlet Spider, Kane. Spider-Man Noir, extended art. Doc Ock, Master Planner. Shadow the Goblin, Cheering Crowd. Traumatize. The Death of Gwen Stacy Saga. And a token. Spider-Girl Legacy Hero. Spider-Man 2099. Okay. And this is the foil version of the one that I think is in the Welcome decks, which is good to have. Doc Ock's Tentacles. J. Jonah Jameson extended art. Saw in half with the Hobgoblin ripping Peter Parker's suit in two. Foil Spider-Woman Stunning Savior comic edition. That's awesome. MJ Rising Star. Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. Another Spider-Woman. Behold the Sinister Six. Ooh, foil Opposition Agent. That's awesome. Featuring Agent Venom on there. That's incredible. Spider Sense, Multiversal Passage, Amazing Land. Love the artwork on this. Hydro Man extended art. Beast Within with the lizard. Another Lady Octopus inspired inventor. And a full art Green Goblin card. And here's our last collector booster pack. Spider-Man India. Ooh, Norman Osborn. Green Goblin. I love the art on this card, on the back of this. This is gorgeous. And then we have Maximum Carnage. Saga. Very cool. Spinneret and Spiderling. Nice. Rite of Replication. Interdimensional Web Watch. And a token. Alright, so now let's keep it moving with our Spidey's Sensational Showdown scene box. Now, each one of these contains a bunch of different cards in it. Let's take a look. So we have the stand for the cards, which you can slide each card into these little slots here. Very cool. It's got the scene on it. And then picture of Venom. These are, I don't know what these cards are for, but let me pull this out. Like I said, I've never opened up one of these scene boxes before, so that should be interesting. Alright, so it comes with 2 versions of the cards. They have the premium foil editions and the art cards. So let's open up the premium foil cards. Grasping Tentacles, Venom, Deadly Devourer, gorgeous artwork. Green Goblin Nemesis, we pulled another one of those in the collector booster box. Doc Ock Evil Inventor, Sensational Spider-Man, gorgeous, and Pumpkin Bombs. Alright, just for shits and giggles, we can open up these art cards. So bad at opening packs. And like I said, these are just the full art series cards. Very nice. I guess I could run through these play boosters real quick, just for fun. Spider-Ham, Peter Porker, Doc Ock's Tentacles, Ominous Asylum. Spider piloted by Penny, Parker Luck, Shadow the Goblin. So far, nothing too good. Definitely nothing we haven't seen already. Ooh, Reanimate. Full art with Symbiote Spider-Man on there. That's awesome. Peter Parker's camera. Another Cosmic Spider-Man. Let's go. This is great. Okay. So now I can put one in my collection and one in the deck. Living Brain, Mechanical Marvel. Very cool. Alright, so that last pack wasn't too bad. Okay, so now let's open up the packs that are in this bundle. Ooh, okay. So we got a little poster, comic-sized poster. The Webbed Menace has finally gone too far. And then a Daily Bugle headline. Midtown Melee imperils beloved establishment. Very cool. So this comes with this really cool card box with Spider-Man on one side and Venom on the other, and then you open it up and we have this oversized die, 20-sided die with the Spider-Man logo on it and the planeswalker symbol, and then we have our packs. So naturally, this is the exclusive promo for this bundle, as well as some lands. So this comes with the Radioactive Spider promo from the bundle in foil, and then a bunch of foil basic lands. Very nice. Pretty sure this is another set of foil basic lands. Oh, these are just regular. They're not foil. Also very nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs. All right, I'm gonna try to speed through these packs as fast as possible, so bear with me. Ooh, Carnage Crimson Chaos. Awesome. I need that card. Jackal Genius Genesis. Spinneret and Spiderling. Nice. Got the Sandman. Craven's Last Hunt. Terrific team up. Skyward Spider. Ooh, Spectacular Spider-Man. Very nice. Prison Break. Craven the Hunter. Origin of Spider-Man. And that's it for that one. Got the Venom. Ooh, Multiversal Passage. Wraith, Vicious Vigilante. So far, these packs are just kind of disappointing in the bundle here. Morbius. Another Doc Ock, Master Planner. Rent is due. Come on, give us something good. Give us something good. Green Goblin. Lizard, Connor's Curse. Mary Jane Watson. Prowler. Another Craven, Rhino, the Clone Saga, but the comic book edition, that's cool, with my favorite Scarlet Spider. Oscorp Industries foil, very nice. And here's the last pack in the bundle. J. Jonah Jameson. Spiders Man, Heroic Horde. It's so funny. It's like a horde of spiders in a Spider-Man suit. It's wild. Alright, so nothing crazy from the bundle. Now, I'm going to move on to our welcome decks. If you didn't see them before, here they are now. We got 5 of them. Very nice. Each one contains, I believe, 2 decks. So, let's start by looking at the Spider-Man one first. This is supposedly white. So, if I'm not mistaken, you're guaranteed to have the Spider-Man that's on the cover, and then one other deck, you see. So this one's the Venom. So we have Peter Parker. Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Then a bunch of other cards we've seen before from the set. Some lands. Amazing Alliance, this is an exclusive from this. MJ Rising Star, another exclusive. Spider-Man Web Slinger. Alright. Then we have the Venom Eddie Brock. Lethal Protection. That's going in my deck. Grendel Spawn of Null. Another exclusive card from this deck. Very cool. Alright, so I'm only going to open up one copy of each. So if I find doubles in these boxes, we're not gonna open up too many. Alright. So now we have Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. Future Fight. Cool. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Twisted Spider Clone. That's so cool. Venom Blast. Prowler Misguided Mentor. Another exclusive card. Alright. We opened up the Venom deck already, but let's see what they paired him up with. Ooh. Okay. We have the Ghost Spider Gwen Stacy paired up with Venom. Rampaging Classmate. Double Trouble, another exclusive. I think it's so funny that both the Venomized cat and then you have Masked Meower, which is a Spider-Man cat hero. So funny. Alright, so I think we just saw all 5 of them, but I'm going to open this just to take a look at what they paired Gwen up with. Gwen and Spider-Man 2099. Very nice. Now, last, but certainly not least, we have the 2 action figure collaborations, and this is by Hasbro. This is the Iron Spider Stark Upgrade with MJ as the Iron Spider, and then we have the Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer with Agent Anti-Venom on the artwork. Let's open up the MJ first. So it's literally just the action figure. Comes with like different head and everything, and then the robotic arms and the spider card, which I am going to take out because I'm going to put it in my collection. Very nice. Alright, and I don't know if I'm going to open this one. I might just keep it sealed for now, but it's really cool. It's got the Anti-Venom Horrifying Healer. And it's such a cool action figure. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff we opened in this video. I'm really excited about all the cards I'm going to get to put into my collection and my future commander decks for this set. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you are enjoying this Spider-Man set as much as I am. I have plans to make probably like 2 decks out of some of these cards. I think I'm going to focus on a Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse themed deck with all different Spider-Man characters, and then a symbiotes and villains themed deck focusing mostly on Venom and then some of the other villains in Spider-Man's rogue gallery. So that should be very fun. I think it's incredible that we pulled that comic book Venom Lethal Protector card. That was incredible, and I'm excited to put that in my deck, possibly as the commander. We'll see. Lastly, I just wanted to announce that my next video is going to be focusing on the unboxing of the new Spider-Man Secret Lair drop that was just announced. I managed to get at least 1 copy of each drop, so that'll be really fun, and I will hopefully be able to present the other 2 action figure collaborations from this set. So I hope you guys look forward to seeing that, and I will see you in the next video.